Get ready to learn the irresistible online dating opener that gets women replying 81% of the time and even giving you their phone numbers in their very first message. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to write fun, flirty openers that women love. I'm also going to teach you my 4-step texting system to help you go from online dating matches to in real life dates. You're about to stop getting ghosted and start dating amazing women. Let's do it. I'm dating coach Connell, the real life hitch. I help guys attract their dream girlfriends, all by being authentic. No creepy, sketchy, pickup artist trick nonsense. And odds are you struggle with writing your online dating openers and with texting. Maybe you get ghosted on the apps, and it's very, very frustrating. So here's the good news. You're about to learn how to send great openers that get women replying to you, and also you're going to learn how to text them so you can get them out on dates. And the openers I'm going to teach you are so good that some women are going to give you their phone numbers in the very first message back to you, just like this one. Here are the 3 secrets you're about to learn. Secret number 1, how to write fun, flirty openers that women reply to. Secret number 2, my 4-step texting system to keep her interested and get her messaging you back. Secret number 3, how to set up dates with your matches that they won't flake on. Stick around, because in a few minutes, I'm going to give you a fun, flirty opening message that I call the irresistible opener. And this is an opener that gets a response 81% of the time. I've used these 3 online dating secrets myself to meet my incredible girlfriend, Jess, on a dating app. And my clients have used these 3 online dating secrets to get tons of dates and land their dream girlfriends. First, I want to talk about what not to do when sending a woman an online dating opener. Don't begin with, "Hey, how's your day? Hello." That's really boring to women. They don't reply. Don't write really short openers. Here's a stat. 90% of men in their online dating openers use 6 words or less, and almost all of those fail to get a reply. Don't be overtly sexual or vulgar. No woman has ever said, "Finally, a horny man on a dating app." 1 in 5 men ask a woman for sex within the first 8 messages. Don't be that guy. Be that classy, authentic gentleman you are. Here we go. Secret number 1, how to write fun, flirty openers that women respond to. The best openers have 3 things in common. I call them the 3 Ps. The first P is personalization, meaning she can tell that you meant it for her. It's personalized to her, not some one-size-fits-all opener. The second P is playful. In other words, light, fun. Cyndi Lauper was right. Girls just want to have fun. They want you to play with them. And the third P is perfect length. 2 to 5 sentences, about 30 words. If you write personal, playful openers of the perfect length, you're going to get some wonderful matches with women who are going to write you back. So now let's talk about how to do each of these 3 Ps. Here's how to personalize your openers. It's very simple. Here's the first thing you do, is you look at her photos and her bio and you ask yourself, what does she care about? What matters to her? And the answer to that question is going to give you a great topic for a personalized opener, because everybody's favorite subject is themselves. That's just human nature. And the more she cares about the topic, the more likely she is to reply to you. So let's say she has a photo of herself with her really cute bulldog, another shot of her skiing, and there's a prompt where she talks about yoga. Well, now you got 3 really good topics that she cares about: her dog, skiing, and yoga. Any of those topics would be a great choice as a topic for an opener because she cares about them. They matter to her. So let's look at this profile from a woman from Bumble named Anastasia. She's beautiful, she's elegant, she's a business big shot, she's a great catch. As I scroll through her profile, what I notice that matters to her is skiing. Also, she mentions a prompt here about, quote, sleeping with the blinds open. And also I can tell based on this football photo that she's obviously a fan of the Michigan Wolverines. So you could choose any of these personalized topics for her: skiing, sleeping with the blinds open, or Michigan Wolverines football. Now keep things simple when you're choosing a topic for an opener. Just ask the question, what does she care about? What matters to her? And her profile is going to give you the answer. How to make your openers playful. This is so important because a huge mistake that you're probably making is sending logical, fact-based openers instead of fun openers. Such as, "Hey Jenny, I see you're into hiking. Tell me, what trails do you like to hike?" Now that opener is personalized, which is good, but it's not playful or fun. It's too logical. So tattoo this on your forehead. Logic is the opposite of romance. Instead, be playful. And here are 3 ways to do it using tested techniques that my clients and I have used hundreds of times. Playful opener number 1. Tease her using my opposites attract opener. When you lightly tease a woman, it's kind of like pulling her pigtails, sort of like the grade school boy who's got a crush on his cute classmate. It's a way to say, hey, I like you, let's flirt. So you might crack a joke about something that you find sort of dorky or nerdy about her, or maybe she's wearing a silly hat, or she's got kind of a dorky, nerdy hobby. You want to tease her about surface level things, not about deeper topics that she could take offense to. So never tease about looks, about weight, or about physical appearance. Here's a good way to tease a woman. I call this my opposites attract opener, and it works for almost any dating profile you find. You select something from her profile that you feel differently about and tell her that you feel the opposite. So let's use Anastasia's profile. She's a Wolverines fan. I'm a Buckeyes fan. I'm an Ohio guy. I grew up hating the Wolverines. Here's my opposites attract opener. Anastasia, you're super cute, but uh-oh, I see you're a Wolverines fan. I'm a Buckeyes fan. What do you think? Can opposites attract? And I add a couple cute emojis. So not only am I following the 3 Ps, but unlike all those other guys who are like fawning over her, I'm actually suggesting a reason why we may not be a match. And this can create some like fun, flirty friction. Here's another way I could write an opposites attract opener. Same profile. Anastasia, you're super cute, but uh-oh, you like to sleep with the blinds open? I actually sleep with blackout shades. What do you think? Can opposites attract? That's fun, right? I'm basically inviting her to spar a little bit with me. And here are another couple quick examples on your screen. And notice how women respond really well to the opposites attract opener, and it can lead to some fun, flirty banter. Now, here's the structure of the opposites attract opener. It's pretty simple. Here it is to help you write yours. Quote, hi, name, you're super cute, but uh-oh, I see that detail you feel opposite of. What do you think? Can opposites attract? And then you add a winky emoji just to keep things light. Playful opener number 2, the compliment plus nickname opener. For this opener, you simply notice something specific that you like about her profile, a compliment in other words, and you give her a nickname based on that thing that you like and are complimenting. So let's look at another profile. Let's look at the profile of a woman named RV from Bumble. Now she's a great catch. And as I look at her photos, what do I notice? I notice great style. 6 different outfits, 6 great looks. She looks so cool. So I could write an opener like, hey RV, look at you with your elegant style and your 6 outfits. Your leather jacket is really sharp. Should I call you Miss Fashionista? Let's go back to Anastasia. She has a photo of her skiing. So I could go with a compliment plus nickname opener like, well, look at you swooshing down the slopes. I love that you're into skiing and outdoor adventure. I'm curious, do they call you Snow Bunny? Playful, right? And here's how you structure the compliment plus nickname opener. It's really simple. You simply write, quote, hi, name, look at you, insert specific thing that you like. I really love, compliment, but I'm curious. Should I call you, and then create a simple little nickname? It's that simple. Playful opener number 3, the pop quiz. I love this one. You can send her a short, fun little quiz, and it goes like this. You find one detail about her that impresses you, and you put this into a pop quiz question that she enjoys answering. So for example, let's look at a profile. This is Jessica from Hinge. She's funny, she's intelligent, she's very attractive, she's a great catch. And she has an audio prompt that has a cheesy dad joke. Here, let me play it for you right now. Let's listen to Jessica's audio prompt.
What did the DJ call his son? A brick.
Okay, she likes dad jokes, right? She also has an unusual prompt where she mentions a jar of skinned bull testicles. So here's how my pop quiz opener would go. Pop quiz, Jessica. I'm writing you because A, you have great taste in dad jokes. B, you're absolutely adorable. C, all of the above. Pencils down. What's your answer? Just 29 simple words. It's fun, playful, personalized. And if she likes my overall profile, there is no way she won't want to reply. Here's the structure of the pop quiz opener. Quote, hey, name, I'm writing you because A, personalized detail. B, you're adorable. C, all the above. And pencils down. What's your answer? And include a little pencil emoji. So while all these other guys are writing, hey, what's up? You're hot. Looking good. You're giving her a fun, flirty little quiz. and that is so much better. It's playful, it's more intelligent. Now, a final point about playful openers. These 3 techniques work great, but there's another style that you should try, which is simply freestyle. Find your own authentic, fun, creative voice and let openers arise organically. This is where online dating gets super creative and fun, and you get to express yourself. So let me do this right now with Jessica's Hinge profile. Let's see what I can come up with. I didn't plan this. This is in real time. Here we go. As I scroll through, I notice what matters to her. She likes travel. She likes fun facts about neurons. That's interesting. And I personally love this video of her dancing in the kitchen with her mother. So I could write something like, hey, Jessica, when are you and mom going to be on Dancing with the Stars in their kitchens? That's a pretty good opener. But because I know she likes dad jokes, I'm going to go with that. And this is authentic to me because I love dad jokes. You've heard of big dick energy? I have big dad joke energy. So I could write a dad joke, and I'm going to use one that I used to say to my little nephews when they were little kids. So my freestyle opener is going to be, Jessica, that joke was so bad it was good. Now it's my turn. What's the best time to go to the dentist? Tooth hurty. Then I add an emoji, and then I say, whose joke was better? Pretty simple, right? I freestyled, and all I did really, again, was follow those 3 Ps. Personalized, playful, and the perfect length. Plus, I'm being really authentic. If Jessica met me for a date, she's meeting the same guy who sent her that opener. And if she likes my type, we're gonna hit it off. And this is what all those pickup guys here on YouTube just don't get, which is that your authentic self is your most attractive self. Don't be some fake alpha male. Don't be toxic. Don't be fake cool. Be authentic. And let's go to the third and final P in terms of writing great openers, perfect length. Your openers should be about 2 to 4 sentences, because writing just a few words makes a guy look lazy. Writing a Shakespearean sonnet makes a guy look way too eager, right? To swipe or not to swipe, that is the question. The word count on all your openers typically should be somewhere between 25 and 35 words. That is the sweet spot to shoot for. Now, let's talk about copy and paste openers. If you just can't think of anything good to personalize things, then you can always send her this. I call this the irresistible opener. My clients and I have used this hundreds of times, and it gets a reply rate of 81% of the time with matches, because me and my guys, we have great profiles. This opener is so good, be ready, because some women are just gonna throw their phone numbers at you right away, just like this super cute girl did with me on Hinge. Here it is, the irresistible opener. Quote, hey, name, you are so fire emoji. In your photos that you melted my iPhone. So you owe me $1,200 for a new phone, LOL. Then over PayPal. And then add the laughing emoji. Now this works well because it feels personalized to her, even though it's not. It's also playful, and it's the perfect length. Plus, it's flirtatious. It tells her that you think she's very attractive, but you're using humor. You're not saying, hey, you're smoking hot. You're using some wit. Plus, you're teasing her a little bit. Now, she's expecting you to ask for her number, but you're jokingly asking her to buy you a new phone because she's so hot, she melted yours. This opener has so much power. Let's think about this for a second. It's personal, or it feels personal. It's playful. It's the perfect length. It's funny, and it's flirtatious. That's why it's so powerful. Try it out. I have one warning. Warning. Make sure the joke is crystal clear. Make sure she understands that you are not actually asking her for money. You don't want to make that mistake. So make sure you use the LOL and the laughing emoji. She must know you're kidding around, not actually asking her to buy you a phone, okay? And just for fun, here are 3 more of my favorite copy and paste openers that work really well for me and my clients. Number 1, I know this is a fake profile and you're probably a dude, but can you give me the name of the model that you used for your pics? Number 2, quote, how to get laid on Tinder, end quote. Then a second quote, oh shit, this isn't Google, whoops, pure humor. And here's a really fun opener that I borrowed from a coach named Text God. I tweaked it a bit, but full credit to Text God for this one. It's good stuff. It goes like this. Do you know what's very interesting and maybe a little bit weird about your photos? This one is very powerful because it basically turns your opener into a piece of clickbait. And as you can see from these screenshots, it works really well. It's worked many times for me and my clients. And I like it because it feels personalized and it basically makes her need your answer to the question, What is it about me? What makes me quirky, weird, or interesting? One final tip on openers. Don't mistake an opener that doesn't get a reply as you being ghosted. Follow what I call the 3 times rule to get dates. What is the 3 times rule? Well, if she doesn't reply to your opener, wait about 24 hours. That's okay. Then send a second message, and maybe even a third message a day later if needed. She might be busy, she might not be using the app. And remember, a lot of women get hundreds, maybe thousands of matches and likes, and she could be messaging with any other number of guys. I was once on a first date with a woman, very attractive, successful woman, and I asked to see her Bumble profile, and I looked at her match queue, and she had 6,000 likes. 6,000! So don't forget, women have a lot of online dating options. You have to stand out with persistence and charm. How? If she doesn't respond to your opener, follow up with a fun, playful second one, and then maybe a third one. For my second message, I like to follow up with something very light and simple, like, I love when a woman plays hard to get, haha. Should I send a search party out for you? Here's another one. This is actually in the middle of the conversation, but after 4 or 5 unreturned messages, I basically said, do I need to send a search party for this woman from Bumble? And then she started writing me back, and I got her out on a date. So always follow up if your opener doesn't get a response. Send a second message, and if need be, send a third message. Take 3 swings at the plate before you decide to move on. On Tinder once, a very attractive, cool girl answered my third message, and she even said, sorry for not replying, I just wanted to see how persistent you are. Drinks on Friday? So follow the 3 times rule, and you will get dates. Let's move on to online dating secret number 2, how to text her to get a date. After she replies to your opener, I want you to use my 4-step texting system that you can use to get cool, cute girls out on dates with you. And it's 4 simple words. Here it is. Give, 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 ask. It's that simple. Give, 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 and then you ask. Most of your text messages should give her something of value that is intended to make her smile. A compliment, a flirty tease, a gif, a cat meme, a good question about something she cares about, not a boring question. And even just being authentic, being your best true self, expressing and showing your true personality, that's a great way to give. Because remember, and this is so important, girls like you for you. They're going to be into your most authentic self, so don't be somebody you're not, okay? And after you've given for a little bit, then what you want to do is ask. Ask for her phone number or her Instagram so that you can set up a date. Because hey, in dating as in life, to get, you gotta give. So again, you give, 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 then you ask. What do most guys do? They ask for what they want, and then they ask some more. Or they ask boring questions. How's your day? How was your weekend? They ask for validation. They ask for sex. They're taking. Not you. You're gonna give. You're gonna give so much in such an awesomely authentic way that women are gonna be dying for you to ask them out because they're like, oh my God, this guy is unique and he's making me feel so good. So let me take you through an interaction right now where you get to watch me using my give, give, give method in acting. Here it is. So this is a woman named Susie. I matched with her on the League. Susie and I start messaging after we match. She actually messaged me first. And that's what happens when you have a great profile. Women send you that opener. So Susie likes that I'm a dating coach. She's intrigued by that. And I notice that she calls herself, quote, the real life Wonder Woman. So I mentioned that. That's a give because I'm making it about her. Then, as we look at these texts, I ask some good questions. I ask her to brag about what makes her Wonder Woman. And she replies, well, because I'm a mom, I'm a nurse, I'm a cook. And then she also has this great line about how she can smell bullshit from a mile away. So this is a really great start to our conversation because it's playful, it's light, and it's mostly about her. I'm also teeing her up to brag a bit, and this feels really good. I'm giving to her, I'm giving her those good emotions. Then I write, oh, you're a mom, you're a nurse, you're a woman's advocate. Those are 3 of the best things a woman can be. So I'm being honest, I'm being authentic. I come from a family of nurses, my mom, my sister, my niece, all these nurses in my family. So I'm creating a genuine, authentic rapport with her. I'm not doing manipulative pickup BS, I'm being real. So again, it's all about that authentic connection. Then I suggest a game, which is a way to be giving and playful, a fun, playful game. And I say, hey, I'd love to see how good you are at smelling bullshit. And that's a part of giving, right? Fun, playful, back and forth. Also, notice how I've started calling her Wonder Woman. I'm using a nickname that she has on her profile. Because again, remember, nicknames are playful and they're flirty. And also I use her name, Susie, a lot. Because remember, everybody's favorite word in the English language is their first name. Actually, my favorite word is diphthong, but I digress. So now I say, hey, let's play a game. Let's play two truths and a lie. And I just play that game with her. I was on a reality baking show. My dad was my hometown's mayor. I played golf with the US president. She guesses wrong, and I tease her a little bit. I say, sorry, your BS detector is malfunctioning. I wish I'd been on a baking show. And so we're having a nice, fun, playful back and forth. Also notice how I use this really good line here. Notice how I say TGIF, which stands for this girl is fire. She really likes that. So please steal my TGIF line on Fridays. Girls love that line. So at this point, we've talked about a couple topics. We've shared plenty of text messages. I've sent her about a dozen messages. And if I wait any longer to ask her out, after about 12 messages, she might start to feel like my pen pal. I don't want her to feel that. I've given a lot. I've made her laugh. I've complimented her. I've teased her. I've related to her in a sincere, authentic way. I've given. Now it's time to ask for what I want. In this case, a phone number, so we can get off the app and I can set up a date for us. So I write, hey, I'd like to find out in person what other Wonder Woman powers you have. Do you like fancy drinks with tall, charming gentlemen? Because I know one. And she writes back, yes, tall and charming is a huge plus. And then she sends me her phone number. And I say, great, I'll text you in a little bit, Miss Honesty. Again, another nickname, more flirting, more giving. I'm mostly giving to her. Now notice that I didn't try to set up the details of the date while we're on the app. Why? Well, you want to get her off the app as quickly as possible. When you move off the app, what happens is you elevate yourself above all the other guys who she's matched with. She's probably got hundreds of potential matches and maybe a dozen actual men she's messaging with. You want to get her off the app so you can be lifted up to the upper stratosphere. Let all the other guys talk to her on the app. You get her off the app by going for her phone number or her Instagram. Now you might be asking, when should I ask? Here's some guidelines. Ask as quickly as 4 or 5 messages in if she's giving you very enthusiastic responses, like heart eye emojis, lots of exclamation points. Then ask for the number, strike while the iron's hot. Another guideline is after you've discussed 2 or 3 topics, ask for the number. That's enough. After you've sent 10 or 12 messages, definitely ask for the number. She wants a date with a great guy like you. She does not want a pen pal. Now, in terms of getting her number and getting her off the app, just keep in mind that the iron is always hottest right after you match. As soon as you match with a woman, the iron starts to cool down. So you can get her number in as quick as a few minutes if you're both online messaging each other in real time, or it could take a few hours, or it might take a few days. You want to try to get her off the app no more than 3, at most 4 days after you match, because the longer you wait, the iron gets cold and your chances of a date decrease, okay? So use the give, ask method to get her off the app ASAP. Also, quick tip, don't give her your number and say message me unless she specifically asks you to. Your job as a man is to ask for her number, to lead the dating dance. When you give her your number, you're putting her in the masculine role instead of the feminine role, and you're putting yourself in the feminine role. Hello, dear. Most women prefer that you ask them out. Don't give her your number unless she specifically asks you to. Okay, back to me and Susie. I got her number, and now it's time for my first message sent to her phone. Keep this first message to her phone or Instagram, short and simple. I write, Susie, it's Connell from the internet, AKA the league, little emoji there. This is very me, by the way. Okay, don't overthink that first message that you're gonna send to her phone or Instagram. Go with a little joke maybe. Let's say her name is Gabby. Your name is Mike. You could say, hey Gabby, is this the right number? It's Mike. Or did I accidentally text Applebee's? That's a perfectly fun way to do it. Basically, and once you're texting off the app, it's okay to banter for a couple messages, but you wanna get right to business and set up the date. First get the date set up and then get back to banter, okay? All right, online dating secret number 3, how to set up dates that she won't flake on. It's pretty simple. Suggest a date idea that's fun, fast, and easy for her to get to. We wanna make it easy for her to say yes and hard to say no. How do we do that? We want her effort level to be very low and her expectation of fun to be very high. That's what reduces flaking and reduces ghosting and canceling. She sees what a great guy you are, obviously, but she also sees, oh, the date's gonna be fun, low effort, and he's gonna be a cool guy, and I won't have to go 50 miles to meet him. So here's some good date ideas that you might suggest. Notice how they're all fun and they're all fast. Cocktails at a classy joint, dessert only, like cheesecake, ice cream, donuts, fancy coffee, comedy show, fun activities like bowling, ping pong, even axe throwing. Think fun, fast, and easy for her to get to. Here are some bad date ideas. Long, expensive dinners that go on forever, a movie, a long play, an elaborate multi-part date, no bueno. I once set up a 3-part, 3-hour date with a girl, and she liked me, but she hated the date, and she friend-zoned me. Learn from my mistakes. I'm here to help you. And choose a location that's really easy for her to get to. You want to make her drive or her commute to the date spot as short as possible, okay? Now, when you're asking her out, don't toss out a bunch of possible days, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If she's busy on those days, she's gonna have to turn them down one at a time, and it's like you're spending currency. And that makes you look too eager, and you kind of lose some of that mojo. So instead, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna suggest a fun, fast date idea, followed with this magical question. What day or days work for you? This way, she's gonna tell you when she's free. Okay, so when we put it all together, asking her out is gonna look something like this. Hey, Gabby, you like cheesecake, and I know an awesome dessert place not far from you called Sweet Spot. What night/nights work for you this week? Nice, right? And then after she gives you the day that she's free, that you both agree on, then you suggest a time. Once she agrees to that, you seal the deal with a message like this. Great, 7:30 p.m. Friday at Sweet Spot. It's a date. Winky emoji. So let's go back to me and Susie. Let's see how I do this. So I send her a little Seth Meyers GIF, a couple of cute little text messages. Then I write, how about a fancy cocktail next week? What nights work for you? She comes back with Friday. I suggest 7:30 and she says she's cool with it. And then I write, sealing the deal, it's a Friday date. Now, leading up to the date, you might have some questions. Here's a couple common ones. You might be asking, should I text her leading up to the date? Yes. After the date is lined up, think of text messaging as coming attractions, like a trailer, and the date is the movie. Those coming attraction trailers, your text messages, keep her excited about meeting you and also cuts way down on flaking and ghosting. Now you might be asking, should I confirm the date with her a day or two before? Yes, but don't confirm the date in a are we still on business-like way. That gives a woman an out and it's just not fun and flirty. So notice how my client Barry messed this up twice. First, he went quiet for days leading up to his date with this girl, Julia. And then look how he tried to confirm with her. He wrote, quote, are you still good with 7 tomorrow? And she bails on him. And she even wrote him. She gave some honest feedback. She said, I didn't have much holding my interest. So she basically said, dude, you should have been texting me. So make sure you keep texting her at least every other day, keeping that cadence going. Give her those coming attractions for the date, which is like the movie. So here's how you can confirm. The day before the date, or maybe the day of during the day if it's a nighttime date, you're going to confirm with, you guessed it, fun and playfulness. Here are 3 ways to do it that my clients and I have used. Number 1, I hope you're ready for life-changing margaritas tomorrow. You will thank me. Number 2, just so you know, before we meet up tonight, I look very handsome. You have been warned. Little cheeky one there, I like that one. And here's a good 3rd one. Hey, I'm really psyched to meet you tonight. I'm at the gym right now, blasting my pecs for our big date, sweating nervously and twiddling thumbs. Do you see how light and fun those are? All you need to get the date confirmed is have her laugh at that or respond in any way, and you've just confirmed the date in a fun, flirty way that women love. So what have we learned? A lot. You've learned that there are 3 huge secrets to going from getting a match to getting a date. Secret number 1, you've learned how to write great openers that women reply to. Secret number 2, I've shared with you my simple 4-step texting system, give, ask. And secret number 3 is you've learned how to set up dates that she won't flake on. You now know all the steps to get matches, to get dates on the dating apps. So now you need to make sure you're on the right dating app for you, because there are hundreds and hundreds of dating apps out there. And if you're on the wrong app, then it'll cost you time, money, effort, and it can cost you dates and even cost you the girlfriend who you want to meet. So click the video on your screen right now as I count down the top 7 best dating apps of 2024. And I tell you exactly what apps you need to be on so that you can get matches and dates and meet your future girlfriend. So watch the next video right now, and remember, your dream girlfriend, she's already out there, and she already likes you. She just has to meet the real, authentic you.